That sucks. Are you ready?
Yes.
That sucks. Your time begins now.
Da 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 da. 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 Many people take little interest in vampires. We all want to know how many might be lurking about.
And how much ammunition is in the cupboard.
But knowing your enemy ain't such a bad idea, especially when you're up against one so strange. Vampires can be stopped
With massive amounts of carefully directed violence. There's really no other way. You're not going to get them on Dr. Phil and talk them out of it. You're going to have to stockpile supplies, stay up late, and psych yourself up to unknown levels of confidence.
This ain't gonna be your favorite episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Forget that! You're fighting for your life.
Bum bum. So, you're a vampire. That sucks. Transforming from a human to a vampire can be quite traumatic. 1 minute you're craving a slice of pizza and the next
You're craving a slice of someone's bleeding finger.
This transition will be one of the biggest moments of your undead life. Having been to this experience ourselves, we wanted to help others. First and foremost, make sure the area you choose to pass eternity has no probability of disturbance. Think fast. Where do you think this could be? Trick question. No place can be completely safe.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. What did you expect? Drinking others' blood to survive does not get us invited to a lot of social engagements.
We know that this new world is confusing and the transition is difficult, but you've already taken your first step in coming to terms with not only who you are, but what you are capable of. Vampires, the most popular monster portrayed in the media today, but also the most misunderstood. Watch out. While cheesy, undead rom-coms and slasher films portray vampirism in a completely romanticized light, the truth of being a vampire is relatively unknown to the public. Watch as both vampires and vampire hunters alike claw through the stereotypes of our favorite bloodsucker media in
That Sucks!
Featuring You're a Vampire, That Sucks by Dominic DeChe. The Vampire Survival Guide by Scott Bowen.
Wizards of Waverly Place, Once Upon a Vampire, by Ellie Orion.
Twilight by Stephanie Meyer.
And Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter by Seth Graham Smith.
Vampires are notoriously seductive. How else can you lure someone toting a gun close enough to bite without that person taking a shot? Among the numerous upheavals that come with the widespread vampire attack, you might find yourself in an awkward situation of being with a member of the undead.
Those who find themselves in living undead relationships will have to ask some tough questions and make some tough decisions.
I was by the back corner of the truck, struggling to fight back the sudden wave of emotion the snow had brought on when I heard an odd sound. Several things were happening at once. Edward Cullen was 4 cars down from me, his face standing out in a sea of faces. But of more immediate importance was the blue van spinning and skidding wildly across the ice. I didn't even have time to...
Bella, are you alright?
I'm fine. Get Tyler out of the van! Are you gonna tell me how you stopped the van?
Yeah, I had an adrenaline rush. It's very common. You can Google it.
You were over there. You were by your car.
No, I wasn't.
I saw you.
Bella, I was standing right next to you. I pulled you out of the way.
No.
Please, Bella,
Why?
trust me.
Could the Colons be vampires? And the most important question, what was I gonna do if that was true? If Edward was a vampire, I could hardly make myself think the words. The only thing I knew is that I was in love with him.
Bella.
I did some research on the internet.
And did that convince you?
No, nothing fit, but I decided it didn't matter.
It didn't matter?
No,
You don't care if I'm a monster, if I'm not human.
no,
I'm designed to kill.
I don't care.
I've killed people before.
Doesn't matter to me what you are. I'm here, which roughly translated means I would rather die than stay away from you. I'm an idiot.
You are an idiot.
Ew! The human falling in love with a vampire story. It's all Hollywood and literature.
Mortals can be captivated with this whole internal love thing and not actually think that they would be with this person forever. And that is for the short human lifespan.
Trust me, it has happened to the best vampires. Don't let it happen to you.
In the heart of New York City's Greenwich Village, the Wolf Waverly Substation, a fantastic subway shop ran by the Russo family, was, quiet. Surprisingly quiet, in fact, considering that, it was dinner time.
Where is everybody?
This sandwich is amazing.
Where did you get that?
It's from a place on the street. The late night bite. The only problem is it's always packed.
There's another shop on Waverly Place? Now that sounds like some competition.
Maybe we should send someone down there to check them out.
I'll go.
We only send you on missions of destruction. For research and surveillance, Justin's our guy.
Cool. I've got just a decoy. I'll use my Australian accent.
Just get their menu to come back.
Justin walked down the crowded sidewalk towards the late night bite, a small restaurant located in the dark, windowless basement. But despite the lack of light, it was packed.
As expected, this place is pretty busy. Aha! It's open 24 hours. I don't know why I said aha. Here, there's some of their menus.
You know those are takeout menus, right?
I take photographs of menus. I'm an artist, an Australian menu artist. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. I like fake accents.
I'm Justin.
I'm Juliet Von Houston. Here, take this.
This is someone's number on it.
Yeah, it's the girl who works at the late night bite.
Oh, I like her. Hold up! Garlic style. Open all night? Count. Fangs. They're vampires!
Later that night, Justin was in the middle of the most amazing date of his life. Things with Juliet just couldn't have gone better. Well, what?
Where have you been all my life?
If I told you, you probably wouldn't believe me.
Juliet, I know that you're a vampire.
Then maybe you will believe me.
You just don't seem like other vampires that I know.
That's because my parents wanted me to fit in better. They gave me a soul. I have feelings.
And what do your feelings tell you?
That we need to do this again.
I don't want to say goodbye.
Neither do I. Let's just count to 3 and walk away.
You said count. Get it? You're a vampire, like Count Dracula.
Yeah.
Our most dangerous enemies are those pesky humans. We eat them, but sometimes food bites us back. Okay, humans do not literally bite us back.
A human's natural instinct is to kill us on sight, not even get to know our personalities. Although we are superior to humans in almost every way. Their ingenuity and resolve can be stirring.
Many humans throughout the ages have tried their hands at being vampire hunters. Most have had short careers, but a few have found success.
For over 250 years, vampires have thrived in the shadows of America. Abraham Lincoln was one of the famous vampire hunters of his day, and he kept a journal with his lifelong war with them.
Abe took to carrying bags of garlic and mustard.
Sure.
He sharpened his blade till it blinded all who looked upon it. At night, he dreamed of death.
You're down!
Hunting down his enemies and driving stakes through their hearts.
Bring it down! I've killed her. And I shall need more steaks.
There were far better trackers than Abraham Lincoln, but there was nary a human being with more extensive knowledge of mysterious murders and unsolved disappearances.
Abe committed to following his journal on August 10th, 1825. A series of events conspired, and Abe woke in a windowless room to a man free by all life.
My name's Henry Sturgis, and this is my home.
Are you not a vampire hunter?
Now, I can say with some certainty that I am not, though it would be an interesting choice of trait, to be sure.
Why haven't you killed me?
And pray, what reason do I have to kill you?
You are a vampire!
Judge us not equally, Abraham. Have we not the same needs?
You speak as one whose needs do not take mothers from their children.
Okay, so it's one of my kind who took her from you. Are we both not unwilling servants of my condition? Have we both not lost something significant to it? You, a mother, I, a life.
Why haven't you killed me?
Some people, Abraham, are just too interested in kill.
If you remain agreeable, you may visit upon the individual named below at your leisure. Do be careful. He can be quite a bit cleverer than those you have met in the past. You may very well mistake him for one of your kind.
Timothy Douglas, the tavern near the square.
Abe knew the tavern well. He walked in, plainly dressed, made his way to the counter where the barkeep busied herself polishing her cigarettes.
I'm looking for Mr. Douglas.
Tim Douglas, what business might you have?
Business of an urgent and private sort. Do you know where he is?
Oh, you needn't look far, that's for certain.
So, you're the one Henry spoke of. The one with the talent for killing the dead? I'm curious. Have you ever wondered why a vampire takes such a pleasure in ridding the world of its own kind? Why he sends a man to kill in his stead?
I serve no man but myself.
Avowed as an only American could, Henry is no less deserving of acts than the rest of us. He nearly had the fortune of
George is without!
The blade launched itself in the vampire's chest with a crunch of bone and a rush of escaped air. That same familiar look on his face. The fear of whatever hell or oblivion waited. Abe wondered if he'd been too hasty in his suspicion. Henry had proved that vampires were capable of kindness, of restraint.
I did not care to revel in it. I cannot speak of the things I have seen nor seek comfort how I feel. If I did, this nation would descend into a deeper kind of madness or dare think its president mad. The truth, I'm afraid, must live as paper and ink, long and forgotten until every man named here has passed to dust.
And what now? Random vampire attacks on any given night?
Put simply, going out at night's going to be an interesting prospect for some time. Basic safety procedures will have to be maintained. Travel in groups and, well, travel armed.
It is true that vampires do not have many natural friends in this world, but heed my warning. No one should become a vampire and be left to their own survival devices. It's just cruel.
We'll get through this together. Many vampires go about this journey the wrong way. They use trial and error.
Often accompanied by brushes with actual death and angry torch-carrying mobs. Both undesirable. We generally hide out for a reason. Safety.
And where does all that leave you? Keep an eye out for footprints in the yard, a scratch on the cellar door, a face in the window at night.
Many people will get back to regular life, but whatever you do, don't forget that life changes at sundown.
That sucks!